Hey guys, welcome back. This is Godly Sense for the People. I'm Godly.
I'm Matilda.
And guys, we have something great lined up for you today. I'm going to be giving you my top 5 gentleman fragrances that any guy can wear out, feel smooth, feel cool and confident within this fragrance. And she's actually picked out all the fragrances, guys. So stay tuned. And of course, like I was saying, I'm going to give you my top 5 fragrances that are gentlemen like. And she actually did the order of the selections. And we have an honorable mention of course, too. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe below. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Guys, please, if you guys don't like the content, please, just let us know what you want to see. Also, if you're enjoying the content, well, then we appreciate you. And thanks for supporting me us all this time. And we'll go from there. So, yeah.
And if you're not subscribed to the channel, but you're watching the video, and tell us, what is it? Why aren't you subscribing?
Yeah, why not subscribe, guys? I mean, you got fragrance and God's word, of course, but we're gonna start out with fragrance. So our honorable mention starts with a French designer, Boucheron, of course, pour homme, and I believe it is about 8 hours longevity. Beautiful bottle, very elegant. And from first spray, I get like a ritzy lemon vibe, of course. What does it have in it, guys? Of course, you got basil, you got bergamot, you have sage, you have basically mandarin orange, a little lavender in there in the blend, and then it comes down to oak moss and ambergris and etc. etc. Very, very nice for going out. Different facets, right?
Yeah, partying.
Yeah, partying. I would say I would wear it at maybe a dinner date because, hey, this is gentleman's style right here to the finest. And of course, it didn't make the list, but it's doable. It's almost borderline, right?
Yes, definitely.
So she chose, to put it honorable mention, guys. So let's check out the rest of her lineup. So coming in at number 5. What's number 5? I'll let you put it up.
Euphoria.
Euphoria is her number 5, guys. What is Euphoria? You got pepper, you got ginger, you have a little suede. Any fragrance that has suede in it, it's a gentleman type fragrance. That is a beautiful scent for me, but the downfall of the fragrance is that it only lasts about 5 hours. So, yeah, it's just hit and miss, guys. So, you did a good job picking that one out, though. I like Euphoria a lot. So, by Calvin Klein. Let's go into before we go into number 4, of course. I wanted to ask you, how are they viewed with gentleman type men nowadays? Like, how do women perceive them?
How do women perceive gentlemen?
Yes, gentlemen. Like, are gentlemen around? Are they?
Yeah, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't.
Distinct.
Yeah, extinct. No.
Yeah, extinct. Yeah.
No, I think there's still gentlemen around, but it seems like they're more of rapper type, or just different, not as respectful, not as if they're not rude and like they weren't taught any manners, then maybe they're yes men.
Okay. So beta males.
Yeah.
So you don't see many alpha males nowadays.
Well, I wouldn't say I don't see as many. I'm talking about gentlemen.
Okay.
The gentleman part of it seems to have gone, where the guy opens the door for the woman.
Right.
Whatever. Walks her to the door.
Right.
Different things. Pulls out her chair.
Do you feel like I open your door?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, great. You got that covered, guys.
Generally.
All right, guys. And her number 4 is, let's get into number 4. I'll let you do it.
Well, you say it, because I don't know how to say it.
Involve by Cartier, of course, has that honey-dew look. And of course, you have the atomizer that's hidden, of course. Props, kudos to Justin Copeland for introducing us to this bottle. Very, very nice. And of course, it has 4 ingredients. Gaiac woods. It has the honey, like I said. And then you have the patchouli. And then you go into some musk and then some iris. Beautiful iris, fruity iris. And it's very smooth. Kind of resembles Want It by Night by Azzaro, but much more smoother in the dry down. All right. My next question to you is that, yes, guys, I'm asking her questions. By men wearing these fragrances, do you feel like they're, they carry themselves well? Like if I put on some Euphoria and I was a stranger to you, do you feel like I carry myself well?
Yeah.
And that I was a gentleman?
I think that a man who would wear these types of fragrances would carry themselves more so like a gentleman, feeling confident and good, and just like a woman, when they smell good or look good, you're more confident, so yeah, because if a man doesn't care, they're not gonna think to be smelling good like that,
Okay. That is great insight on that. All right. And also, I just want to add one scripture while we do this, guys. And it's Colossians 3:19, guys. Of course, I got to throw the word in there. God is important to us on this channel. It says, husbands, love your wives and be gentle with them. Any fool can be selfish. Any fool can be rough. Any fool can be rude. But gentlemen are gentlemen.
Nice.
Isn't that nice, guys?
Yes. Gentlemen rise
Gentlemen
above.
are gentlemen.
Yeah. They don't get into petty arguments and don't nitpick on things. They rise above it.
Absolutely. Or let it, brush off their chest or
they
shoulders.
Take it to God, as men should do, and women too. And just like it, as the word says too, wives, submit to your husbands,
Submit to your husbands, yes.
And you want to build your husband up. You want to build your man up. You don't want to tear him down. You don't want to get into arguments, because you guys are not the enemy to each other. You're working together. Better in each other.
Unison.
Right. You're right. Unity. Right.
Yes. Good job. Look at you. Look at her, guys. Anyways, my last question, I believe, for the night. Okay, I lied. It's like second to last.
Okay.
Do you feel like there's any basically yes mans out there that actually want a woman to control them, or they want to control the woman, or vice versa?
Oh yeah.
Like those kind of characteristics.
Definitely. Yeah, I think there are some men that do like that in a woman, like her to be dominant. I wouldn't like that, because who wants a yes man? You want a confident man, a authoritative man, a godly man, right? And on the flip side, are there men that are, want to dominate all the time? Not dominate, because the man should be dominant, but I mean like controlling. Yes, unfortunately, there are men out there that are controlling as well.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good call. Now let's get into number 3, guys. Number 3 is one of my favorites, of course, and she chose it to be in number 3. So that is none other than Gucci Parhomme. It has woody scents to it. It's very subtle and warm, earthy, and you have basil in here, I believe. It is just very, very nice, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. It has a little bit of as it dries down, like the woods in it make it more like a smell from like a magazine. But
absolutely. I believe it's that
good.
jasmine and virus. Iris, yes. We don't want no viruses. You better watch out, guys, out there. You gotta be a gentleman, all right? Anyways, we have tobacco. Tobacco and amber. And then you come into some patchouli. This dry down is so unique.
Yeah.
Very unique because from first spray it's very intense, and then when it dries down it gets all into those woods, of course. You know, like resin, and then you get into some basically the tobacco. It's great to me. I love it. I thought she was gonna put it number 1, but she didn't, because she said it smells like a magazine when it dries down. But you know those magazines that you smell, yeah. But very nice. That is Gucci Parhomme, of course. Yeah, Gucci Black didn't make the list, I know, or you know, wanted, or I did want to put Armani Code Absolute in this, but yeah, we'll save it for later. All right, guys, let's get into our next question, our final question. So, what characteristics do you find that are necessary in a gentleman?
Of course, kind, loving, honest, loyal, man of God, you know.
Do you feel like most women will find that nowadays in 2021?
They can find it. As long as women are not in a hurry, you know, to find that person and not just take anybody because they're lonely. You know, if you're lonely, maybe you need to make God number 1. Maybe he's not number 1 in your life, and you got to get to know Jesus, because when you get to know Jesus and you make him number 1, then he fills your heart with that love that nobody else can give you, you know? So once you got that, now you can, you know, move on and find that.
Step by step.
Yeah. Have that man find you, actually.
Good call.
But, you know,
yes,
pray
because a
about
man findeth a good wife and finds a good thing. Yes.
Attains favor of the Lord.
And attains favor from the Lord. Right. So her next, number 2, guys. Number 2. Now, she chose this because it has consistency, I believe. I love the bottle. I love the atomizer. None other than F by Ferragamo. Very nice, sweet, fun, and elegant, and yet a perfect gentleman type fragrance. Oh my God, it's very smooth. It's very nice. What does it have in it, guys? You got apple leading the way. You got lavender smoothing it out in the middle notes. Then you have basically tonka bean and then black pepper. That black pepper appears very strong, doesn't it? Because it almost makes you want to sneeze, but you don't, because that apple blended in there gives it more of like a sweet smell. And I believe this is very underrated. It's very underrated. And I put the top on wrong. Jeez, goes this way.
How long does that one last?
Now this one lasts for about maybe 7 hours.
Okay.
Let's get into number 1, guys. Number 1, I'll let you introduce it. It's a fragrance that, you know, I've been had for a long time, and that is the perfect description of it because it is vintage. So, none other than
John Barbados
Barbados Vintage, number 1. Yes, John Varvatos Vintage is number one. The juniper berry, the tobacco, the suede. Oh my goodness. What great ingredients in this fragrance. I love it. Spray it one more time. And the cinnamon, it's very good.
Oh my God, I did it again. Son of
She's harming me over here, guys.
I sprayed it. Oh my God.
Oh.
I didn't realize it was aiming until after I sprayed it, and it's like, uh-oh.
It's suede, like I said, I would revive. But you have the tonka bean, the tobacco. Yeah, you're a real big problem right now. And then, guys, it's just smooth and it's settled. Perfect for, you know, going out for dinner dates, wine tasting, whatever you decide to do with this particular bottle. Give me the bottle before she messes it. This is great, guys. Go get it. It's about $40. Still cheapy. You know, great quality, and you can't go wrong. So, if you guys are new to the channel, thanks for tuning in. Of course, you know, if you like the content, subscribe. If you're watching the video, like she said, subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. And yeah, we're going to leave you with that, guys. We got to get out of here. Bless up. God first. See you.